What is happening, YouTube? You're watching JME-TV, and today we are in Everton Cemetery in Liverpool. Now, today we're going to be discussing a man who was notorious in Liverpool, who helped another gangster called Paul Massey from Salford, and we're going to talk about a bit about his life and his death. Now, before I get into this, I just want to quickly say that when I'm doing videos like this, speaking about gangsters and the histories and things that happened, I'm seeing a lot of people get very political in the comments about who said what, or who did what, how they did it. Some were good, some were bad. Honestly, you won't really hear much political statements off me, taking sides, condemning them, or, you know, putting my opinion on there, and that is purely down to me just documenting this. I'm not here to be a judge or jury. I'm here just to showcase facts and give you a bit more of an insight into their lives. The only thing that I will talk about is any harm towards children or anything like that. Then I probably will say something about that, as I can't keep quiet about that. But as far as anything else goes, I'm sitting on the fence with it. But I am enjoying reading all your comments, so keep that up. Now, guys, I am in Everton Cemetery, and I have been trying for the life of me to find John Kinsella's grave, and I can't. All I know is that, well, I've read that he is buried somewhere around here. So we'll have a walk round and I'll tell you about his life, but I don't think we're going to have a grave visit today on this, but we'll see. Let's get right into it. So, guys, today we're obviously going to be discussing the man who was born in Liverpool, who grew up and began his life of crime in the Everton area of the city. He was described by many as a gangland fixer, and he was known to carry a firearm and was reportedly very well respected and well connected in the Merseyside area. Now, he even received support from Gerrard, who provided a letter to the police, which was later read out in court in an attempt to vouch for his character during his trial. Now, this is the story of John Kinsella. Kinsella was born in Liverpool in 1965, and not much is really known about his early years. However, it was reported that he grew up in Everton, and he became known to the British public after a court trial in 2008, which propelled him into the national spotlight. It is believed that he was interested in martial arts during his childhood and was later regarded as a judo and jiu-jitsu expert, which no doubt helped him during his introduction to growth within the criminal world. He was known as a serious criminal who made a living as both a gangland fixer and a robber. In 1991, when Kinsella was sentenced at Liverpool Crown Court to 9 years imprisonment for an attempted robbery and carrying a firearm with intent to commit an offence. In 2008, at the age of 43, Kinsella was accused of a robbery that took place at the Grandam haulage depot. In a comical twist, he and 3 other men who were suspected of the same crime targeted Easter eggs, crisps and washing detergent, stealing goods worth a total of value of £41,000. And the robbery actually took place in March 2006 and reportedly involved up to 9 men who were all black and camouflage, who wore all black and camouflage clothing. And they entered the depot grounds, rushed the security guard, tied him up and beat him with his own baton. Only 4 men were later identified and charged by the police. Kinsella also had ties with the Manchester's criminal underworld, being especially close to the alleged Mr. Big of Salford, Paul Massey, who I've also done a video on. I'll put the link in the description for that. It was on the outskirts of Manchester that the police eventually caught Kinsella after what they described as a 130-mile-per-hour chase. He always denied the allegations, claiming at his trial that he was the only one in the area to collect £100,000. During the court hearing for the robbery, Liverpool legend Gerrard became involved. Gerrard wrote a letter confirming rumours that Kinsella had helped protect his family when they were targeted by Liverpool-based gang boss George Bromley. Now, Bromley, known as Psycho, had allegedly targeted Gerrard with threats of violence to extort money from him. Kinsella reportedly intervened, speaking to Bromley and convincing him to leave Gerrard's family alone. And as a result of that, Gerrard expressed his total respect for Kinsella. Kinsella went on the run moments before the jury at Lincoln Crown Court found him guilty of the robbery. He was later arrested after fleeing the UK. He was sentenced to 13 years for the robbery, 12 months for dangerous driving and 3 months for breaking bail conditions. Following appeal, he filed while on the run. 3 years were taken off his sentence. In 2018, while Kinsella was walking his dog on a patch of woodland off the M62, a man on a mountain bike wearing a high-vis jacket approached him. The attacker shot Kinsella, leaving him fighting for his life at the side of the Liverpool-bound junction 7 Slip Road. And when emergency services were made aware, large areas of the surrounding countryside were closed off by police, and Kinsella died from his injuries. The man charged for the murders of both Massey and Kinsella, Mark Fellows, alleged that both men were actively trying to murder him at the time of their deaths. Once he had killed Massey, he claimed killing Kinsella was an act of self-defence. Police confirmed they had knowledge of threats to Fellows as far back as May 2015, but they were not pursued as Fellows was unknown to the police and Massey was still alive at the time. This changed with Massey's death. Fellows was a target 2 weeks later as he entered his nan's house, narrowly escaping the assassination attempt by managing to enter the house as the gunman opened fire. He was still hit with a single bullet, but he fully recovered. After his conviction, where he received a whole life sentence, Fellows revealed that his motive for shooting Kinsella was simply to kill him rather than wait for Kinsella to find and kill Fellows instead. So, as you can see, it was quite a longed out story over a span of quite a few years. And as I said, guys, unfortunately I don't know where John Kinsella's grave is. This cemetery is ginormous. I rode round for about an hour before trying to find it and I still couldn't find it. There's nothing online at all. I don't know if they wanted to keep his grave private for reasons beyond our knowledge. But yeah, he is buried here, so I'll just give you a quick look at the surroundings in the area. It is quite big, as you can see. I think it's 65 acres of land, so he could be absolutely anywhere. But guys, seriously, thank you for watching. I have done up a video on Paul Massey, as I said. I'll put that link in description so you can watch that one and watch this one. It might make a little bit more sense when it's linked up. But let's wrap this one up, guys. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, comment, and hit that bell. And let me know in the comments, what was your opinion of John Kinsella? Did you know him? Have you got any stories about him that you want to share? Let us know in the comments. I'm out, guys. See ya.